Whoa, I haven't uploaded in like, what, 4 weeks? That's okay. So, nitrous oxide, the thing that makes car go vroom even faster, or the gas that is in whipped cream, or the gas that the doctor uses to put you into anesthesia so they can go inside you and mess with your organs, is now a substance that is being abused by people. Wow, shocker. But I am not here to explain to you what nitrous oxide is. What I am gonna do though is go into the nitrous oxide community and look at, just the posts and stuff. See how they're doing. See how they're managing in this new crack epidemic of the modern times. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past the CIA. I wouldn't put it past the CIA if this is actually their fault. But I doubt it. Actually, I don't know, man. Anyways, I think we should get right into it, aye? r/Nitrous Oxide, a subreddit dedicated to all things related to nitrous oxide, N2O. 22,000 members, 29 online. I don't know if those are big numbers on Reddit, because I don't use this, but I bet it is, right? I fell for the moo whip trap. What is the moo whip trap? Oh, I need context on this. So, I normally go through Mars. I never had an issue, except once I got stripped brass due to rough shipping, and they promptly made it right. So there's so many saying I was taught... What? So there's so many saying I was taught that I should have listened to, like, buyer beware. If it's too good to be true, you can have good, you can have cheap. But you can't have good and cheap. You get what you pay for. So I should have known better. But for $50 for a 3.3 liter, it felt silly not to try it. So my tank came quickly. It was not discreet. You could hear the tank rolling around, and it said "Moo Whip" as the return sender. The UPS guy smirked at me, I swear, like he knew. There was zero inner protection, no bubble wrap, no inner box, just a loose tank rolling in a box. So, one of the first things I noticed was this brown oily goop around the seal. It kind of sketched me out, so I decided to zip-tie paper towel to the nozzle to use as a filter. I only got through 5 balloons before there was visible oily residue that I've never seen or experienced with any other brands. The buzz also felt off and lacking. No audio distortion, no body buzz, no dissociation. Didn't feel normal. I did 2 balloons and my friend 3 before we decided to give up on it and call it a trash. I find funny that the terms that they use, I did 2 balloons. Like they're some sort of clowns or something. I mean, they are clowns for, doing this. That can turn you into Stephen Hawking, except no Epstein. But, yeah. So I tried to go to Moo Whip's customer support, and it felt like talking to AI with broken English. Zero help and 0 solutions. Their return address is just some house in New York. And the LLC is registered to some shell/ghost. Very, very sketchy. So I guess there is a reason this garbage is so cheap. Trust your gut and don't waste your money on these sketchy new brands. Stick to the reliable ones that have reputation. And these are the images he provided. Looks more like Poo Whip. Alright. Green, purple, and white mandalas and entities. Does anyone else experience seeing these colors whilst doing nitrous? Especially the green and purple. They usually manifest in geometric shapes, especially mandalas. The more balloons I do, the bigger they get and more visible. I like the terminology without any context. It's so stupid. There's some actual clown terminology. This happens when, with no added substance, just pure nitrous, but with weed, it's definitely enhanced. Also, I usually see a big circle/dot in the middle of my vision. I think you should, stop doing balloons. The terminology is so stupid. Yeah, man, I did like 50 balloons yesterday. So stupid. Yeah, don't worry, man. I got my balloon dealer on the phone. You want me to call him up and he'll bring us 50 more balloons. So stupid. The deeper I go into the balloons. It's like I merge into these shapes and dreamlike dimensions. And there's been occasions where I hallucinate these small goblin-like entities that laugh and mock me. That's me, by the way. I am the small goblin-like entity that laughs and mocks him. I came to the realization where it happens if I start to be anxious at the experience, but by simply tapping into the energy of love, they disappear. And they shout, "No! Come back!" And they also persuade you to stay in the balloon dimension. Damn, I guess the Nitrous Oxide community has their own dimension too. r/Benadryl or whatever. The Hatman? Nah. The balloon dimension and small goblin-like entities that laugh at you and mock you. That's where it's at. They also persuade you to stay in the balloon dimension by not breathing in oxygen. And it's like they force you not to. It's so weird, dude. I noticed that you can't let them win by getting your fear and energy, because as soon as you tap into positive energy, you can feel the bliss from the balloon. I haven't done balloons in a long time, but the experience are usually similar, especially the colors, and I wanted to know if anyone else experienced this. Be the first to comment. Nobody has experienced the balloon dimension. He is patient X of the balloon dimension. Patient 0. Wait. They wait. It's me! I'm the goblin! It's me! It's me! This looks like the... It looks like the troll face. The Gen Alpha troll faces. Like, does he know? Or me activating noradrenaline while listening to Not Like Us Brazilian funk remix. And it's just this. Hey, has anyone seen this guy while on Nitrous? I think he could be a demon or ghoul of some kind. He seems to have an incredible amount of spiritual pressure, so I'd steer clear of him. He started appearing in my dreams, even when off the Nitrous, and he forces me to do things. His face keeps me up at night. I can't get his uncanny grin out of my head. There's something unnatural and just wrong about him. Like, he's human, obviously, but not quite. This could be a normal guy you just see on the street. However, he taps into that uncanny valley feeling. What freaks me out the most is that he could be your neighbor or your friend, and you wouldn't even know until he flashes that uncanny smirk. And then it all clicks. This is so stupid. Ow, what the fuck, dude? I be saying, it looks like you are currently undergoing an psychosis episode. Stay away from drugs and tell a doctor you may need meds to calm it down. It's not real and it's in your head only. Sounds like schizophrenia, my dude. You might want to seek therapy and not Reddit.
Oh my god, this is just like that one movie, Smile. Oh my god. And thus begins Smile 3. Wow, Skibbity Toilet 3. Exactly what I was thinking.
Why do you keep drawing and posting pictures of my dad? Okay, so I guess the Nitrous Oxide does have its own balloon dimension that people go to and encounter the goblin. And the goblin looks like this. It's me, by the way. I'm the goblin. Laughing at you, mocking you for being a clown and doing balloons. Whipped cream. Can I get nitrous out of a whipped cream can? What? Yeah. One hit, boring, expensive. Okay. You know what's the worst part? English. You know what's the worst part? This is probably some kid. Because there's no reason an adult would want to get nitrous out of a whipped cream can when they can just buy it. Has anyone made a silencer for the disposable tanks with the nozzles? Is that what? Would love to know how to make one. If they're talking about silencers that I'm thinking of, like gun silencers, I think that's illegal. I don't think you should go out and try to make a silencer out of your Galaxy gas to put on your Glock 19. Burnt? Excuse me? I just bought my first tank. I connected the nozzle, had fun with a couple balloons. I swear, this terminology is so stupid. Actual clowns. And while refilling my balloon, the nozzle wouldn't close. I attempted multiple times to close it, but it kept coming out and I didn't know what to do. So I laid it on the floor and let it all leak out. I burnt my hand in the process of trying to close it. I don't know what to do with my hand. And the now completely frozen tank on my floor. Help! You know what's funny? This hand doesn't even look burnt. It just looks normal. It's very cool. You're fine. You got very small burns. Just let your hand heal and keep clean. Let the hand rest and heal like you usually treat burns. Toss the tank if it don't work. What else can you do? So true, so true, so true. 1 month of abuse, horrible blood clots, and inability to speak. My friend spent thousands of dollars in a month to try to get through withdrawals from something else. He can't move very well or speak well at all. I have no idea what's in store for him. Any information is helpful. He likely has severe B12 deprivation, nerve damage due to demyelination, and depending on how he was using, may have hypoxic brain damage. That's, okay. Severe demyelination is extremely similar to late-stage multiple sclerosis, so whatever palliative care and support would be used in those cases is a fair place to start. He may need physical rehabilitation to learn how to walk again, depending on the severity of the nerve damage. B12 supplementation as well as abstinence from gas is absolutely essential. I don't know much of anything about hypoxic brain damage, but you could look into what recovery looks like in such cases, generally similar to traumatic brain injury or stroke. If your friend can't speak or is cognitively impaired, you could potentially help him by being a medical advocate for him, speaking to doctors and helping them understand, as well as helping him understand. I wish you and your friends all the best. You're a good person for helping them. Throat burn, how bad? Ah! Disgusting. What is this? Ew, the teeth. Hit the tank without a balloon at a Halloween party and accidentally froze the back of my throat. Pain was bad, but this is it. After 24 hours, do I still need to go to an urgent care? I would do anything to avoid having to go in for this for so many reasons. What's the Asian dude that makes videos? Chubby Emu or whatever? L walks into the emergency room with a frozen throat. Stop asking medical questions on Reddit and ask a physician. So true. Hey, I'm just asking. Does it look bad? I'm more general and less medical, but I see what you mean. My point is that even if it doesn't seem severe to me, I am in no way qualified to assess it. And likely neither is anyone else here. I agree. Just asking a general question and advice. You're right. What? Why? Why? I was not prepared to see this, lol. Looks weird AF, right? My bad, G, lol. One down vote. Okay. White face and blue lips. The other day I tried N2O for the first time mixed with cannabis. Beautiful experience! But my girlfriend saw that I tended to become particularly pale, and after a few sessions of balloons, I cannot take the terminology serious. It's so stupid. One after the other, I became pale with blue lips. So much that my girlfriend advised me to stop for a moment. Is this normal? It lasted a few seconds and was resolved by taking longer pauses from one balloon to the next. Motherfucker was chain smoking balloons. Actual clown behavior. So stupid. That sounds like hypoxia. Are you not taking breaths or of air mixed with the nitrous? Try taking half a breath, then some nitrous to avoid that. If you're using a balloon and breathing it in and out, don't do it for long. A few breaths, then get air. I like it's so stupid. People are genuinely getting the hypoxia just for a little high. It's so stupid. Actual clowns. Even using clown terminology. I know I'm clowning on them a little bit too. How many times have I said clown in this video? Holy. But yeah, I know I'm like... Some people might think, oh, you're just being too harsh on them. But no. I'm sorry, but no. Just don't do this. 7 days sober. Such an amazing accomplishment for me. Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm slightly surprised that people are supportive. Because this is Reddit. Reddit usually would have a comment saying, you know,
You stupid fuck! You're not a real nitrous clown like I am. I bet you feel so smug telling everybody that you're sober.
but no, they're being supportive. That's good. About to age this in a cellar. Like fine wine. What? That is so stupid. Entities. Entities. Is anyone doing any serious research into nitrous oxide and similar dissociative and aesthetics gases being a conduit for communicating with extra-dimensional beings? The CIA is probably doing something like that, and they did that with LSD, so why wouldn't they do it with nitrous oxide? I've experienced some stuff I'd really like to contribute. I've worked with many entities on many drugs, but I found nitrous to be more of a booster drug than something that produces them on its own. I've worked with many entities. Alright. SCP Foundation scientist or some shit. Very cool. I have had encounters with entities on nitrous before and have been meaning to do more digging in it. I'm a very spiritual person who has had spirit encounters all my life, so I have a reason to believe it was more than the drug itself. I'd love it if people came together to do some serious research into it, but I doubt that'd be feasible. Every time I do nitrous, I feel as though I am able to see into the future, have a very vivid vision. It's been good in terms of understanding duality, breaking down work inside of that. In some ways, I feel like some sort of dreaded awareness or waking up to a grim reality. He woke up from his cryostasis and now he's posting on Reddit. I definitely would say it's brought me to a new awareness of the importance of taking care of yourself and learning how to be more in tune with your body. Why not feasible? I've been working for some time to map out the metaphysical world in the hopes that it may help others one day. There are plenty of other groups that have come together in the past and try and do the same with varying degrees of success. I think the biggest obstacle is attempting to create a system that works universally, because generally people are different. One downvote. One guy was like,
no, it's not feasible.
Nitrous can cause or worse schizophrenia like... Nitrous can cause or worse... Nitrous can cause our worsened schizophrenic-like delusions. Please make your sentences readable, but whatever. It can cause temporary psychosis, particularly if combining it with other drugs. It's not doing anything other than making you think these things are happening. Trust me, man. I've had it happen where I thought I existed in the Matrix and had scary thoughts that I could only escape by dying. Luckily, I rationalized that I like it in the Matrix, so I wouldn't ever harm myself. But it still terrified me to have the thought in a different state of mind. It may have resulted in tragedy. It's all in the head. Just have no idea how big your head was. Passing out. How common is passing out on nitrous? Is it scary? Will you wake up again on your own? No, it's like the Skyrim. No, you will not wake up on your own. It's like the Skyrim intro, except instead of waking up, it just goes in reverse, and you never wake up.
You will die. If you pass out while doing nitrous, you are gone. Your soul will leave your body. You will be no more. All those memories, all those friends you met, your family members, every single thing in your life is gonna be gone because you will disappear and die just because you wanted to get a little bit high.
If you're passing out, you're doing it wrong. Tingles. Will the tingles in my legs go away from stopping and taking B12 pills? Or do I need shots? They aren't in my toes and go on and on. So I don't know what's going on. No numbness. What should I do, fellas? Please help. Don't bother going anywhere for shots. If you're only just now feeling tingles, you can just stop nitrous usage and you will feel better. Supplements can't hurt you though. Yeah, your nervous system is shutting off. You should not do that. It's called laughing gas because it makes you so smart. Your brain thinks up all the best jokes, then laughs at them, then forgets them before the drug is even over. Yeah, it's be right back real quick. Opa, that's not good, блядь. Fuck, is it broken? It's not? Okay. Be right back. Chungus, mungus, lungus, dungus, chungus, mungus, lungus, chungus.